Okay, guys, welcome to AP Statistics today, and we're going to look at today's work is a assignment from your textbook, The Practice of Statistics. There's a few questions that I want you to answer. The first one is to make a dot plot. So we're going to make a horizontal axis, so straight across your paper. You want to look at what the lowest number in this section is, and that looks like 3, and the largest number being 11. And you're going to make dots that go up vertically. So you can look back at one of the earlier presentations if you are curious about how to make a dot plot. And then in part B, you want to answer this question. So we want to know how many students got that recommended amount of sleep of 9 hours or more. So you'll say how many dots out of the total, give me the fraction, and then tell what that proportion is. And the second question, we're looking at a stem plot that's already created from 50 shoppers at a grocery store, and they've been rounded to the nearest dollar, so 9/3, and the key shows that it could be anywhere from $92.50 to $93.49. They've just rounded it to $93. So what was the smallest amount spent by any of the shoppers? That's the first question. And then describing the distribution of the shoppers. Remember, to describe the distribution, it is shape, outlier, center, and spread. So then we go to our third question, which is a histogram. And in the histogram, you want to describe the overall shape. So is it roughly symmetric? Is it skewed left, or is it skewed right? And then where is the center approximately, and like what bar would you find the center? Explain why you can't find the exact value for the minimum. So the minimum would be somewhere over here, but why can you not tell that that is exactly like 23 or exactly negative 24 or so on? And it asks, between what two values does the minimum lie? And then also in D, a return less than 0 means a loss value. So what percent had returns less than 0? So you want to add up all the negatives and say what percent were less than 0. Our next question, our fourth one, says that we have about 3 million first-year students enroll in colleges and universities, and we're asking what percent of first-year students plan to major in business. So we want to know kind of how much of that, just kind of give it about, if as long as you're close to it, you'll be okay. And then what percent in social science, which would be this group that is shaded right there. And then our last question is a bar graph, and it asks about binge watching television series. And the question here is to explain how this graph is misleading. And I'll give you a hint on this one. You want to look at your vertical axis, which is your percent. So look at the percents and see if you can tell how this graph may be misleading. So I would kind of talk about where is the 3 to 4 episode at compared to the 7 to 9, and how is that misleading to us? So that's it for today. So you'll take those 5 questions and submit those answers in your work on Canvas, and then we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.